The world, in its quiet, unassuming presence, often appears solid and unchanging. Yet, even the most enduring forms hold within them a secret, vibrant life, a continuous exchange that sustains their very being. Imagine, if you will, a single verdant leaf, perhaps resting gently in the palm of your hand, or softly swaying from a branch just outside your window. Feel its delicate texture. Observe the intricate network of its veins, and notice the profound stillness of its green surface. Or perhaps visualize a tiny, determined sapling, pushing its first tender shoots through the rich, dark soil, reaching ever so slowly towards the distant light. This is the quiet offering of a leaf, or the humble beginning of all plant life. An invitation to contemplate the quiet, ceaseless work of the green world, perpetually engaged in a silent prayer for existence. In our bustling lives, we often rush past the seemingly inert green tapestry that surrounds us, seeing trees as mere backdrops or plants as decorative elements. We might admire their beauty, but rarely do we pause to consider the profound and complex processes that unfold within their quiet forms every single moment. Yet, a leaf, in its profound simplicity, is a miniature miracle, a tiny solar panel and a breathing lung for the planet, perpetually making an offering of its very essence to the world. Consider the leaf's inherent patience. It does not demand attention with loud cries or rapid movements. Instead, it unfolds with a deliberate, unhurried grace, slowly expanding its surface to greet the world. Once fully formed, it rests, quietly performing its vital work, day in and day out, adapting to the gentle shifts of light and shadow, the subtle movements of the breeze. There is an immense wisdom in this stillness, a testament to its profound understanding of its role in the grand symphony of life. It does not strive, it simply is in continuous, quiet service. The most profound offering of a leaf, its deepest prayer, is its ceaseless act of absorbing light. Imagine countless tiny, unseen mouths on its surface, gently sipping in the radiant energy from the sun. This is not a violent consumption, but a tender reception, a delicate dance between the luminous energy of a distant star and the vibrant green essence of the plant. The leaf, with its incredible array of microscopic structures, is perfectly designed to capture this light, to draw it into its very core, transforming the ethereal into the tangible, the boundless energy of the sun into the building blocks of life itself. And just as it absorbs light, the leaf also performs another quiet, continuous offering. It breathes the air. It draws in the very gases that fill our atmosphere, particularly the carbon dioxide that we and countless other living beings exhale. This intake is not a forceful gasp, but a gentle, silent inhalation, a quiet pulling of essential elements from the surrounding air. The leaf, in its living grace, is a vital filter, constantly cleansing the atmosphere, making it breathable for all other forms of life. It's like a silent, tireless lung, perpetually purifying the very air we share, making a quiet offering of fresh breath to the world. The sapling, in its nascent journey, makes a similar profound offering. Its tender roots, initially fragile and barely visible, begin their slow, persistent search for sustenance in the dark. Nurturing soil, they reach downwards, not with aggressive force, but with a quiet determination, seeking water and minerals, the very essence of the earth. This silent quest is an offering of trust, a deep commitment to growth, drawing the hidden energies of the soil into its nascent form, preparing to stand tall and contribute its green breath to the sky. The very greenness of a leaf, its vibrant hue, is a silent testament to its profound offering. This color comes from chlorophyll, the miraculous pigment that captures sunlight. It is a color of life, of growth, of renewal, radiating a sense of calm and vitality into the world. The leaf does not boast of its vibrant color. It simply expresses its inherent nature, its profound capacity for transformation, a continuous visual prayer of life, This contemplation invites us to transcend our everyday understanding of plants as passive background elements. They are active participants, continuously making profound, life-sustaining offerings to the planet. Their stillness is not inertness, but a deeply engaged presence, a constant, gentle work that underpins the very possibility of our existence. They are the silent partners in our breath, the unseen architects of the very air we breathe, the quiet recipients of the sun's boundless energy, and the patient weavers of the food web. Imagine the countless leaves on a single tree, each one performing this silent, tireless work, day after day, season after season. Multiply that by the billions of trees in a forest, and then by the vast expanses of green across continents. The sheer scale of this quiet offering is immense, a testament to the collective power of individual, unassuming acts performed with unwavering consistency. It is a symphony of silent generosity, a continuous prayer for the flourishing of life. This journey into the quiet offering of a leaf is not meant to overwhelm, but to soothe. It reveals a universe of profound interconnectedness, a cosmos where even the smallest, most unassuming forms contribute vitally to the grand tapestry of existence. Their stillness is a form of deep wisdom, their existence a continuous act of giving. It is a comforting thought, like discovering that beneath the bustling surface of the world, a vast, silent network of gentle generosity constantly replenishes and sustains all life. As you settle deeper into your resting place, allow this understanding to permeate your being. Feel the profound stillness of the green world around you, even if only in your mind's eye. And then, with a gentle shift of awareness, imagine the vibrant, hidden work unfolding within every leaf, every stem, every root. Each breath you take is a shared breath, intimately connected to the quiet offerings of countless plants. You are made of the same fundamental elements, sustained by the same subtle energies, a living testament to the universe's genius for intricate design and profound reciprocity at every scale. Let the image of a single leaf, quietly absorbing light and breathing air, or a determined sapling reaching for the sky, bring a deep sense of peace. There is no urgency in its purpose, no demand for haste, only a serene progression of giving and receiving. Embrace the profound security that comes from trusting in this gentle, continuous offering, knowing that all things unfold in their own perfect time, always tending towards life and flourishing. Surrender now to the gentle embrace of the quiet offering of a leaf, and drift effortlessly into the deepest, most restorative slumber, knowing that you are perfectly held and infinitely sustained by the boundless living world, a precious part of its eternal green prayer. As the quiet offering of a leaf gently settles into your awareness, revealing the subtle, ceaseless work of the green world, our journey now softly shifts to explore the most vital and miraculous of its processes. The sun's gentle kiss. Imagine, if you will, not a harsh, burning glare from the heavens, but a tender, pervasive warmth, a luminous caress that awakens and transforms the very essence of life within each delicate leaf. This is the profound secret of photosynthesis. Not as a complex chemical reaction, but as a continuous, silent act of cosmic nurturing, where the boundless energy of a distant star is lovingly embraced and transformed into the building blocks of all living things. In our bustling lives, we often perceive sunlight simply as light and warmth, a background element to our daily activities, yet within every green plant, from the smallest blade of grass to the tallest redwood, sunlight is actively, miraculously, being received and transmuted. This reception is not a passive absorption. It is an intricate molecular dance, a delicate invitation for photons, the tiny packets of light energy, to participate in the creation of life itself. The leaf, with its thousands of microscopic solar collectors, perpetually turns its face towards the sky, awaiting this daily, life-giving kiss. Consider the gentle way the very first rays of dawn creep over the horizon, softly illuminating the sleeping world. They do not burst forth with overwhelming force. Instead, they unfold with a gradual, pervasive warmth, awakening the slumbering leaves, inviting them to begin their silent, vital work. Each photon, a tiny messenger of cosmic energy, travels millions of miles across the vastness of space, only to arrive with perfect gentleness at the surface of a tender leaf, offering its precious gift. This journey, spanning light years and ending in a tender touch, is a testament to the universe's boundless patience and profound interconnectedness. Within the intricate, unseen chambers of the leaf, this gentle kiss ignites a silent alchemy. Tiny, specialized structures called chloroplasts, brimming with the miraculous green pigment chlorophyll, begin their tireless work. Imagine these chloroplasts as miniature, sun-drenched kitchens, where sunlight is the essential fire, providing the energy for transformation. Here, the absorbed light energy is not simply stored, it is used to patiently, meticulously rearrange the simplest ingredients: water drawn from the earth and carbon dioxide absorbed from the air. Think of a skilled baker, patiently combining flour and water, then adding a whisper of yeast, and placing the dough in the gentle warmth of an oven. The warmth, though unseen, permeates the dough, patiently transforming its simple ingredients into something new, something nourishing a loaf of bread. Similarly, within the leaf, the sun's gentle kiss provides the unseen warmth that encourages the water and carbon dioxide molecules to undergo a profound metamorphosis. They are not forced, they are persuaded, gently guided by the light's energy to yield their existing bonds and form new ones. This silent, miraculous transformation results in the creation of sugars, the fundamental energy source for the plant itself, and eventually, for almost all life on Earth. These sugars are the very essence of stored sunlight, tangible packets of cosmic energy, patiently crafted within the green heart of the leaf. And as a byproduct of this gentle creation, oxygen is released back into the atmosphere, a generous exhalation, completing the cycle and sustaining countless breathing creatures, including ourselves. The plant, in its profound grace, perpetually offers this gift of fresh, life-giving air, a testament to the boundless generosity sparked by the sun's tender touch. The entire process of photosynthesis is a continuous, unhurried act of receiving and giving. The sun offers its light, the plant receives it with open leaves, and then patiently, meticulously, transforms it into life-sustaining energy and breathable air. There is no haste in this process, no urgent demand for completion, simply a persistent, gentle absorption and creation, guided by the subtle forces of light and the inherent wisdom of nature. The plant does not strive, it simply is in continuous, quiet service, performing its silent prayer of transformation. This understanding of the sun's gentle kiss, this recognition of sunlight not as a mere external force but as an integral, tender partner in the creation of life, can bring an immense sense of peace. It reminds us that even the most powerful energies in the universe often operate with an underlying gentleness, a quiet intention to nurture and sustain. There is no chaos in its embrace, only a profound order, a natural inclination towards vitality and flourishing, achieved through countless individual acts of tender, luminous touch. It's like a cherished loved one softly kissing your forehead, transmitting warmth, comfort, and a profound sense of well-being without a single word. Think of the way light permeates a room, softening shadows, revealing textures, bringing clarity and warmth. It does not force itself upon you, but bathes you in its quiet presence, allowing you to see and feel the world more fully. The sun's gentle kiss upon the leaf is a similar act of profound illumination and transformation, vital for all life, yet executed with an exquisite, unhurried grace that whispers of cosmic patience. As you settle deeper into your resting place, allow yourself to feel this quiet truth: you are a direct beneficiary of the sun's gentle kiss. The very food you eat, the air you breathe, the warmth you feel all originate from this tender interaction between light and life. You are intimately connected to this ceaseless dance, a living testament to the universe's genius for intricate design and profound reciprocity at every scale. Let the image of sunlight, gently transforming within each green leaf, bringing forth life and breath, bring a deep sense of comfort. There is no urgency in its purpose, no demand for haste, only a serene progression of sustenance and renewal. Embrace the profound security that comes from trusting in this gentle, continuous flow, knowing that all things unfold in their own perfect time, always tending towards vitality and flourishing. Surrender now to the gentle embrace of the sun's gentle kiss, and drift effortlessly into the deepest, most restorative slumber, knowing that you are perfectly held and infinitely nourished by the boundless, living world, a precious part of its eternal green prayer. As the sun's gentle kiss awakens the leaf and ignites the silent alchemy of photosynthesis, our journey now gracefully shifts downwards, inviting us to explore the profound, unseen collaboration beneath the surface, whispers of the Earth's embrace. Imagine, if you will, not a rigid, inert ground, but a vast living tapestry of soil, where countless hidden pathways lead to an ancient, nurturing heart, patiently drawing forth the very essence of life. This is the indispensable role of the earth and the diligent work of plant roots, not as a simple foundation, but as a continuous, tender communion, perpetually providing sustenance with an unwavering, silent devotion. In our bustling lives, we often walk upon the earth without truly perceiving the intricate, tireless activity beneath our feet. We see the sturdy trunk of a tree, the vibrant stem of a flower, but the hidden marvel of their existence lies largely out of sight. Yet, deep within the dark, rich soil, an astonishing partnership unfolds, a continuous dialogue between the living plant and the ancient earth. This communion is as vital to the plant as the sunlight it receives, forming the unseen half of its life-sustaining prayer. Consider the tender roots of a plant, whether the delicate, thread-like tendrils of a seedling, or the deep, powerful anchors of a mature tree. These roots do not plunge aggressively into the soil. Instead, they gently, patiently, extend themselves, pushing through tiny crevices, navigating around grains of sand and particles of clay. Imagine them as silent explorers that meticulously seeking out pathways, driven by an inherent wisdom to find the life-giving essences held within the earth. This is a journey of profound patience, where growth is measured in imperceptible increments. A quiet, continuous quest for nourishment. Think of the soil itself, not as mere dirt, but as a vast, intricate living entity. It is teeming with a hidden world of microorganisms, tiny fungi, and countless unseen processes. This living soil acts as an immense, natural reservoir, patiently holding water and a rich array of nutrients minerals dissolved from ancient rocks. Decaying organic matter returning to the Earth's embrace. The soil is a generous provider, continuously breaking down complex substances, slowly releasing their precious components, making them available for the thirsty roots. It's like a vast, unseen pantry, always stocked with the necessary ingredients for life, patiently waiting to offer its gifts. As the roots extend, they do not merely absorb passively. They engage in a subtle, ceaseless exchange with the soil. They release delicate acids that gently dissolve minerals, making them more accessible. They form intricate partnerships with microscopic fungi, creating vast mycorrhizal networks that expand the plant's reach, allowing it to draw water and nutrients from far wider areas. This collaboration is a testament to nature's profound capacity for cooperation, a silent, mutual benefit that strengthens both the plant and the living soil. These unseen whispers of exchange are vital, connecting the plant not just to its immediate surroundings, but to the vast, intricate web of underground life. The water, having embarked on its journey from the sky and embraced the Earth's surface, now continues its profound odyssey within the soil. It permeates the tiny spaces between soil particles, clinging to their surfaces, creating thin films that the roots can gently access. The roots now, with their specialized structures, patiently draw in this water, molecule by molecule, absorbing its life-giving essence, along with the dissolved nutrients it carries. This intake is not a forceful gulp, but a slow, deliberate sip, a continuous, vital connection between the plant and the hidden waters of the earth. This continuous process, this unseen dialogue between root and soil, is what allows plants to stand tall, to unfurl their leaves to the sun, to blossom and bear fruit. It is the silent, tireless work that underpins the entire green world, providing the very foundation for terrestrial life. Without this profound embrace, without the Earth's unwavering commitment to nurturing its plant children, the grand tapestry of ecosystems would simply unravel. The plant, in its magnificent stillness, is a living conduit, drawing the silent energy of the Earth into visible form, embodying the deepest wisdom of interconnectedness. This understanding of whispers of the Earth's embrace, this recognition of the soil as a living, giving entity and the roots as patient, seeking partners, can bring an immense sense of peace. It reminds us that even in the deepest darkness, beneath the surface, profound processes of nurturing and sustenance are continuously unfolding. There is no chaos in this embrace, only a profound order, a natural inclination towards growth and vitality, achieved through countless individual acts of gentle connection and silent support. It's like a loving parent quietly holding a sleeping child, offering protection and sustenance without a word, simply through their pervasive presence. Think of the calming scent of damp earth after a gentle rain, or the quiet strength of an ancient tree, its roots reaching deep into the hidden layers below. These sensations resonate with an ancient part of our being, a deep, intuitive knowing of the earth's nurturing essence. They speak to a primal comfort, a sense of well-being that arises from simply being connected to the fundamental elements that sustain all life. As you settle deeper into your resting place, allow yourself to feel this quiet truth: you are intimately connected to the whispers of the earth's embrace. The very food you eat, whether plant-based or from animals that consumed plants, traces its origin back to this profound partnership between roots and soil. You are a living testament to the earth's boundless generosity, continuously sustained by its silent, nurturing work. Let the image of roots, gently reaching into the dark, fertile earth, drawing forth life-giving water and nutrients, bring a deep sense of comfort. There is no urgency in its purpose, no demand for haste, only a serene progression of growth and sustenance. Embrace the profound security that comes from trusting in this gentle, continuous flow, knowing that all things unfold in their own perfect time, always tending towards life and flourishing. Surrender now to the gentle embrace of whispers of the earth's embrace, and drift effortlessly into the deepest, most restorative slumber, knowing that you are perfectly held and infinitely nourished by the boundless tear-living world, a precious part of its eternal green prayer. As the whispers of the earth's embrace gently nourish the roots, drawing life from the deep, our journey now gracefully ascends from the unseen depths to the airy expanse above, inviting us to witness a profound and continuous exchange. The silent exchange. Imagine, if you will, not a simple breathing, but an intricate, ceaseless dance between the green world and the vast atmosphere, a continuous offering and reception of invisible breaths that sustain all life. This is the essence of respiration and the carbon cycle in plants, not as abstract biological processes, but as a silent, harmonious conversation between flora and sky, perpetually maintaining the delicate balance of our living world. In our bustling lives, we often focus on the grand, visible spectacles of nature, the blooming of flowers, the swaying of trees in the wind. Yet, much of life's most vital work unfolds in quiet, unseen exchanges. The plant, seemingly still and rooted, is a dynamic participant in a continuous dialogue with the air around it. This dialogue is as fundamental as the sunlight it absorbs and the water it draws from the earth, forming the very breath of the planet. Consider the leaf again, that intricate solar panel we previously contemplated. While its primary role in the light is photosynthesis, patiently drawing in carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen, its interaction with the atmosphere is far more nuanced and continuous. At night, or even during the day when light is scarce, the plant also engages in respiration, a process strikingly similar to our own breathing. It takes in oxygen and releases carbon dioxide, though often at a much slower rate than its photosynthetic activity. This subtle shift highlights the plant's dual role, its continuous, quiet negotiation with the atmosphere. Think of the air around a plant, filled with countless invisible molecules. The plant does not merely exist within this air, it actively, gently, participates in its composition. Through tiny pores on its leaves, called stomata, it opens and closes, like miniature or unseen mouths, allowing gases to pass in and out. This opening and closing is not a frantic gulping, but a regulated, patient exchange, finely tuned to the plant's needs and environmental conditions. It's like a careful conversation, where each participant offers and receives with precise timing and purpose. The most profound aspect of this silent exchange is the carbon cycle. Carbon, the very backbone of all organic life, journeys continuously through the Earth's atmosphere, oceans, land, and living beings. Plants are the quiet, tireless engineers of this cycle. They absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, drawing it in with their gentle, unseen breath, incorporating its carbon atoms into their very structure, their leaves, stems, roots, and fruits. This transformation of atmospheric carbon into living plant matter is a continuous act of sequestration, a quiet prayer of balance that removes excess carbon from the air. And as the plant grows, it stores this carbon, patiently building its form, enriching the soil when its leaves fall or its body eventually decomposes. This process is like a vast, natural reservoir, tirelessly accumulating carbon, keeping it out of the atmosphere. But the exchange is continuous. When animals consume plants, or when decaying matter returns its carbon to the soil and air, the cycle gently continues, a ceaseless flow, a perpetual giving and receiving that maintains life's delicate balance. The plant, in its quiet existence, is a central mediator in this grand, planetary conversation. This continuous act of giving and receiving, this delicate balance of exhalation and inhalation on a planetary scale, ensures the very habitability of our world. The oxygen we breathe, essential for our own survival, is the generous byproduct of countless plants performing their silent exchange across vast forests, meadows, and oceans. Without their tireless work, the atmosphere would gradually become less hospitable, less nurturing. The plant, in its humble stillness, is a fundamental life support system, a constant, pervasive breath for the entire living planet. Imagine a vast, communal bakery working ceaselessly, drawing in ingredients from one source and releasing nourishing bread, while simultaneously taking in the byproducts of human activity and transforming them back into usable ingredients. The plants of the world are this bakery, tirelessly recycling, endlessly transforming, ensuring that the essential elements of life are continuously circulated, always available for the next breath, the next growth, the next living moment. This understanding of the silent exchange, this recognition of plants as active, vital participants in the continuous breathing of our planet, can bring an immense sense of peace. It reminds us that balance is not a static state, but a dynamic, ongoing process, perpetually maintained by countless, quiet interactions. There is no chaos in this exchange, only a profound order, a natural inclination towards harmony and sustenance, achieved through continuous, gentle giving and receiving. It's like a perfectly choreographed dance where each partner moves in subtle, complementary ways, ensuring the beauty and flow of the whole. Think of the unseen threads that connect every breath you take to every leaf on every tree. Your exhalation contributes to the plant's intake. Its exhalation contributes to your intake. This profound symbiosis, this silent, continuous conversation, is a testament to the deep, reciprocal relationship between all forms of life on Earth. It is a comforting thought, highlighting our profound interconnectedness not just with other living beings, but with the very air that sustains us all. As you settle deeper into your resting place, allow yourself to feel this quiet truth: you are part of a grand, planetary exchange, a continuous breath shared between all living things in the vast atmosphere. Your own breathing is a microcosm of this profound, silent dialogue, connecting you intimately to the green world that so generously provides the very air you breathe. Let the image of plants, silently exchanging breaths with the sky, purifying the air and maintaining the delicate balance of carbon and oxygen, bring a deep sense of comfort. There is no urgency in its purpose, no demand for haste, only a serene progression of giving and receiving, ensuring the continuous flow of life. Embrace the profound security that comes from trusting in this gentle, continuous cycle, knowing that all things unfold in their own perfect time, always tending towards harmony and flourishing. Surrender now to the gentle rhythm of the silent exchange, and drift effortlessly into the deepest, most restorative slumber, knowing that you are perfectly held and infinitely sustained by the boundless breathing world, a precious part of its eternal green prayer. As the silent exchange gracefully flows, revealing the ceaseless, quiet dialogue between plants and the atmosphere, our journey now expands beyond the individual leaf or plant to embrace a profound, collective entity, the forest's collective breath. Imagine, if you will, not a mere assembly of separate trees, but a vast, living organism, a single immense lung that inhales and exhales with a stately rhythm, weaving a vibrant tapestry of life across continents. This is the essence of a forest, not as a static collection of flora, but as a deeply interconnected, breathing ecosystem, perpetually engaged in a silent, unifying prayer for the planet's vitality. In our bustling lives, we often perceive forests as beautiful landscapes, realms for recreation, or sources of timber. We see individual trees, distinct in their grandeur, but sometimes miss the profound, unseen unity that binds them into a single, breathing whole. Yet every forest, from the dense Amazon rainforest to the quiet pine groves of a northern slope, operates as a single magnificent entity, its countless trees, plants, and myriad creatures participating in a harmonious, collective existence. Consider a single colossal tree within an ancient forest. It stands tall, its branches reaching towards the sky, its roots delving deep into the earth. But it is never truly alone. Surrounding it are countless other trees, younger saplings, and ancient elders, all connected in a complex, vital network. Their canopies intertwine, their roots subtly interlace beneath the soil, and their presence collectively shapes the very air, light, and moisture within their shared domain. This is not competition, but a profound, cooperative breath, a shared exhalation and inhalation that sustains the entire forest organism. Think of the immense volume of oxygen that a large forest silently releases into the atmosphere each day, a continuous, life-giving offering born from the collective photosynthesis of its countless leaves. This oxygen, essential for the breath of nearly all animal life, is not the product of individual trees working in isolation. It is the grand exhalation of the entire forest, a powerful, unifying breath that permeates the global atmosphere. It's like listening to the gentle, rhythmic sighs of a sleeping giant, whose very dreams are made of the air we breathe. And just as profoundly, the forest collectively inhales carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, drawing in the very gas that can warm our planet. Each tree, each plant, contributes its quiet intake, but together, they act as an immense, living carbon sink, patiently absorbing and storing vast quantities of this gas within their trunks, branches, and roots. This collective absorption is a continuous act of planetary regulation, a unifying prayer for climatic balance, ensuring the stability and habitability of our world. The deep connection within a forest extends far beyond the visible. Beneath the soil, a silent, intricate network of mycorrhizal fungi weaves itself around the roots of trees, creating a vast underground communication system. Through this fungal network, trees can subtly share nutrients, water, and even warning signals about pests or diseases. A mother tree might send sugars to a struggling sapling, or a thriving tree might share resources with a damaged neighbor. This is the forest's hidden wisdom, a quiet, pervasive act of collective support, a silent conversation held in the dark earth, ensuring the well-being of the entire community. It's like a vast, unseen nervous system, binding all members of the forest family in a continuous, nurturing embrace. The very microclimate within a forest is a testament to its collective breath. The towering canopies moderate temperature extremes, creating cool, shaded understories. The dense foliage releases moisture through transpiration, increasing humidity and often contributing to local rainfall. The countless leaves break the force of the wind, creating pockets of stillness and shelter. These are all collective benefits, not achievable by individual trees, but born from the unified action of the forest as a whole. A vast, living shield and a gentle, breathing sanctuary? This profound understanding of the forest's collective breath, this recognition of a forest not as a mere collection of individual trees, but as a single, interconnected, breathing organism, can bring an immense sense of peace. It reminds us that unity and cooperation are fundamental principles of nature, far more prevalent than fierce competition. There is an inherent wisdom in this collective action, a profound order that ensures the sustained vitality and balance of the ecosystem. It's like joining a vast, silent choir where each voice, however small, contributes to a magnificent, harmonious symphony, creating a sense of profound belonging. Think of the calming effect of walking through an ancient forest, the filtered light, the clean, earthy scent, the hushed sounds. These are not coincidences, they are the direct result of the forest's collective breath, its unifying presence. The trees are actively shaping that experience, creating an atmosphere of tranquility, offering a space of profound serenity and renewal. They are silently praying for the planet, for its air, for its waters, for its very capacity to host life. And in that prayer, they offer a universal refuge. As you settle deeper into your resting place, allow yourself to feel this quiet truth. You're part of this grand, and collective breath. The oxygen filling your lungs, the very balance of the air around you, is intimately connected to the ceaseless, unifying work of forests across the globe. You are not separate from this vast, living entity. You are a single breath within its immense, life-giving exhalation and inhalation. Let the image of a vast forest, silently breathing, patiently maintaining the planet's vital balance, bring a deep sense of comfort. There is no urgency in its purpose, no demand for haste, only a serene progression of giving and receiving, ensuring the continuous flow of life. Embrace the profound security that comes from trusting in this gentle and continuous cycle, knowing that all things unfold in their own perfect time, always tending towards harmony and flourishing. Surrender now to the gentle rhythm of the forest's collective breath, and drift effortlessly into the deepest, most restorative slumber, knowing that you are perfectly held and infinitely sustained by the boundless and breathing world. A precious part of its eternal green prayer, as the forest's collective breath gently embraces the planet, a vast, living lung inhaling and exhaling with rhythmic grace. Our journey now softly turns its gaze backward, into the immense depths of geological time, to contemplate the very genesis of this green tapestry. Imagine, if you will, not a sudden, dramatic blossoming, but the quiet unfurling of the first tentative tendrils, echoes of ancient green, a profound whisper from a time when our world was vastly different, and the patient work of plants began to sculpt the very air we breathe. This is the essence of Earth's botanical dawn, not as a rapid conquest, but as a slow, deliberate transformation, perpetually shaping our planet's very atmosphere and laying the foundation for all life that followed. In our bustling lives, we often take the oxygen-rich air we breathe for granted, an invisible comfort that sustains our every moment. Yet, this life-giving atmosphere is not an ancient, unchanging constant. Its very composition is a testament to the tireless, enduring work of green plants, a story that began billions of years ago with the most humble of photosynthetic whispers. Before the advent of widespread plant life, Earth's atmosphere was a vastly different place, rich in gases that would be toxic to most life forms as we know them today. A silent, unbreathing world awaiting its green transformation. Consider the primordial oceans, vast and ancient, where the earliest forms of life, simple single-celled organisms, first emerged. Among them, a revolutionary innovation quietly began to unfold: photosynthesis. This was the ability to capture the sun's radiant energy and use it to transform water and carbon dioxide into simple sugars, releasing oxygen as a gentle byproduct. These tiny, ancient ancestors of modern plants, perhaps resembling simple cyanobacteria, began this work not with a roar, but with an imperceptible, steady hum, a silent, continuous offering of oxygen to the nascent atmosphere. Think of an incredibly vast, unhurried factory, operating tirelessly for billions of years without rest. Each tiny organism, each microscopic cell, was like a minuscule cog in this grand cosmic machine, patiently releasing minute bubbles of oxygen. Over immense stretches of deep time, these countless, individual exhalations accumulated, gradually transforming the planet's atmosphere. The oxygen, initially a trace gas, slowly began to build up, like a vast, invisible blanket being carefully woven around the planet, preparing it for a new era of life, a profound act of planetary breathmaking that unfolded with boundless patience. The emergence of land plants, even later in Earth's history, was another pivotal whisper in this story. Imagine the earliest plant ancestors, perhaps resembling simple mosses or algae, tentatively venturing from the watery embrace of the oceans onto the barren, rocky continents. This was not a sudden, aggressive migration, but a slow, cautious exploration. Each small adaptation a testament to life's boundless resilience, with each tiny root that anchored itself in soil, with each delicate stem that reached for the sun. A new surface became available for the grand work of photosynthesis, accelerating the oxygenation of the atmosphere. As these early land plants slowly spread, they began to fundamentally reshape the very surface of the planet. Their roots broke down rocks, creating soil. Their decaying matter enriched the earth, forming vast carbon reservoirs. Their collective photosynthetic breath continued to pump oxygen into the atmosphere, allowing for the evolution of more complex life forms, including those that would eventually breathe the very air they had so patiently crafted. This was the quiet, persistent work of ecosystem engineering, a silent, pervasive act of planetary transformation that unfolded across hundreds of millions of years, leading to the vibrant, breathable world we inhabit today. This long, patient history of green life, from its microscopic origins in the primordial oceans to the sprawling forests of today, is a testament to the power of gentle persistence. It reminds us that the most profound changes on a planetary scale often occur not through sudden, dramatic events, but through the continuous, unassuming work of countless individual beings, each contributing its quiet part to a grand, collective prayer for life. The very air you breathe, the gentle breeze on your skin, the vivid green of the trees outside, all are direct echoes of ancient green, living testaments to this enduring botanical legacy. This understanding of echoes of ancient green, this recognition of the deep, enduring lineage of plants and their silent, tireless work in shaping our breathable world, can bring an immense sense of peace. It reminds us that our own existence is inextricably linked to the patient, unseen labor of countless generations of flora. There is no chaos in this grand transformation, only a profound order, a natural inclination towards sustenance and balance, achieved through continuous, gentle, and unwavering contribution. It's like discovering that the very air you breathe carries within it the ancient wisdom of the first silent prayers of green life, a comforting and pervasive presence. Think of the enduring silence of an ancient forest, its trees standing like sentinels, having witnessed eons of time. They are living archives of this green history, their rings recording the passage of seasons, their very being a continuous act of breathing life into the world. In their stillness, they remind us of the immense patience required for planetary transformation, a quiet power that far transcends our human sense of urgency. As you settle deeper into your resting place, allow yourself to feel this quiet truth. You are a direct beneficiary of the echoes of ancient green. Your every breath is a participation in a cycle of life that began billions of years ago with the humblest of green whispers. You are not separate from this grand, botanical lineage. You are intimately connected to the patient, tireless work that continually renews the very air you breathe. Let the image of microscopic, ancient green life slowly transforming a barren planet, patiently weaving the atmosphere that sustains us all. Bring a deep sense of comfort. There is no urgency in its purpose, no demand for haste, only a serene progression of giving and receiving, ensuring the continuous flow of life. Embrace the profound security that comes from trusting in this gentle, continuous cycle, knowing that all things unfold in their own perfect time, always tending towards harmony and flourishing. Surrender now to the gentle rhythm of echoes of ancient green and drift effortlessly into the deepest, most restorative slumber, knowing that you are perfectly held and infinitely sustained by the boundless, breathing world, a precious part of its eternal green prayer. As the echoes of ancient green gently resonate, revealing the profound, patient work of plants in sculpting our atmosphere, our journey now softly shifts downwards, into the unseen, murmuring depths beneath the forest floor. Imagine, if you will, not a solitary root seeking sustenance, but a vast, intricate web, a hidden language of exchange, perpetually flowing and connecting the unseen roots of connection. This is the profound secret of the underground world, the silent, pervasive network of roots and fungi that binds the plant kingdom in a continuous, nurturing embrace, a testament to nature's boundless capacity for cooperation and hidden wisdom. In our bustling lives, we often perceive trees and plants as individual, self-sufficient entities, each striving for sunlight and water in isolation. We see their magnificent trunks, their vibrant leaves, but the true marvel of their communal existence unfolds largely out of sight, beneath the very ground we walk upon. Yet, deep within the dark, rich soil, an astonishing partnership thrives, a continuous dialogue between countless roots and a vast, intricate tapestry of microscopic fungi. This subterranean collaboration is as vital to the survival of the forest as the sunlight it receives, forming the unseen, living heart of its collective prayer. Consider the delicate, searching roots of a young sapling, or the immense, anchoring roots of an ancient tree. These roots do not merely absorb passively, they actively, gently, extend themselves, pushing through tiny crevices, navigating around grains of sand and particles of clay. But their most profound connection is often not with the soil itself, but with the mycorrhizal fungi that permeate it. Imagine these fungi as incredibly fine, shimmering threads, far thinner than any human hair, weaving themselves around and even into the very cells of the plant roots. This isn't an invasion, but an intimate, ancient partnership, a mutual embrace born of eons of coevolution. Think of a vast, invisible internet, a living, organic network stretching for miles beneath the forest floor. Through these mycorrhizal networks, trees and plants can communicate and share resources in ways that defy our simple understanding of individuality. A tall, thriving tree with abundant sunlight might gently send excess sugars, crafted from its photosynthetic bounty, through the fungal network to a shaded, struggling sapling, offering vital sustenance to its younger, weaker kin. Or a tree under attack from a pest might send subtle chemical distress signals through the network, alerting distant trees to prepare their defenses. A quiet warning whispered through the earth. This subterranean communication is not a loud, insistent clamor, but a silent, patient exchange. It speaks of a profound collective intelligence, a wisdom woven into the very fabric of the forest ecosystem. The fungi, in turn, benefit from this partnership, receiving sugars from the plants. In exchange, their immense network, far more expansive than any root system, allows the trees to access water and minerals from a much larger volume of soil, breaking down complex nutrients into forms the plants can absorb. It's like a vast, unseen circulatory system, tirelessly distributing life-giving essences, ensuring the well-being of the entire community. This cooperation extends across species, different types of trees and plants, seemingly competing on the surface, can be intimately connected and sharing resources through the same fungal network. An oak might share with a birch, a pine with a fern, creating a truly interconnected wood wide web where the health of one often contributes to the resilience of the whole. This profound collaboration challenges our human-centric notions of fierce competition, revealing a deeper, more harmonious principle at play in nature's quiet design. The resilience of a forest, its capacity to recover from disturbances like fire or disease, is a testament to the strength of these unseen roots of connection. When individual trees fall, the network remains, a living memory, a continuity of support that allows new life to emerge and flourish. The forest does not mourn its losses in isolation. It adapts, it reorganizes, it heals, drawing on the collective strength woven into its deep, unseen embrace. It is a profound illustration of interdependence, a gentle reminder that true strength often lies not in standing alone, but in being profoundly connected. This understanding of the unseen roots of connection, this recognition of the Earth's living network as a vast, benevolent intelligence, can bring an immense sense of peace. It reminds us that balance and harmony are not static states, but dynamic, ongoing processes, perpetually maintained by countless, quiet interactions and acts of profound cooperation. There is no chaos in this intricate web, only a pervasive order, a natural inclination towards mutual support and collective flourishing, achieved through continuous, gentle, and unwavering contribution. It's like listening to the silent symphony of the earth, where each root and fungus plays its part in a vast, harmonious orchestra. Think of the calming feeling of walking through an ancient forest, sensing an unseen vitality beneath your feet. This feeling is not an illusion. It is the direct result of these unseen roots, this pervasive network actively supporting and connecting all life. The trees are not just standing there, they are communicating, sharing, and nurturing each other, creating an atmosphere of profound tranquility and collective well-being that envelops all who enter. They are silently praying for the planet, for its air, for its waters, for its very capacity to host life, and in that prayer, they offer a universal refuge of interconnectedness. As you settle deeper into your resting place, allow yourself to feel this quiet truth: you are part of this grand, unseen network of connection. Your own well-being is intimately linked to the health and vitality of the ecosystems that surround you, to the gentle, tireless work of these unseen roots. You are not separate from this vast, living entity. You are a single thread within its immense, life-giving weave, connected to the quiet wisdom of nature's deepest collaborations. Let the image of countless roots and fungal threads, silently communicating and sharing resources beneath the earth, bringing forth life and sustaining entire forests, bring a deep sense of comfort. There is no urgency in their purpose, no demand for haste, only a serene progression of giving and receiving, ensuring the continuous flow of life. Embrace the profound security that comes from trusting in this gentle, continuous cycle, knowing that all things unfold in their own perfect time, always tending towards harmony and flourishing. Surrender now to the gentle rhythm of the unseen roots of connection and drift effortlessly into the deepest, most restorative slumber, knowing that you are perfectly held and infinitely sustained by the boundless Miman living world, a precious part of its eternal green prayer. As the unseen roots of connection gently weave their intricate network beneath the earth, revealing the profound cooperation that sustains the green world, our journey now softly turns inward once more, inviting us to explore a miracle of transformation that occurs within every leaf, every vibrant cell. The dream of photosynthesis. Imagine, if you will, not a dry scientific equation, but a silent alchemical ballet, where cosmic energy is whispered into living matter, and light itself becomes the tender architect of life's most fundamental processes. This is the profound essence of photosynthesis, not as a complex biological function, but as a continuous, gentle prayer, endlessly transforming the sun's boundless warmth into the very substance of existence. In our bustling lives, we often perceive the world in terms of cause and effect, of tangible input and visible output. We see a plant grow, a flower bloom, a fruit ripen, and understand that sunlight and water are involved. Yet, the true magic unfolds in an unseen realm, within the microscopic chambers of each green leaf, where the ethereal light of a distant star is patiently, meticulously woven into the fabric of life. This is where the dream of photosynthesis continuously plays out, a silent symphony of transformation that underpins nearly all life on our planet. Consider the leaf again, that intricate solar panel and silent breather we have previously contemplated. Within its delicate layers are countless tiny, specialized structures called chloroplasts. Imagine these chloroplasts as miniature sun-drenched cathedrals, each brimming with the miraculous green pigment chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is not merely a color, it is a profound receiver, exquisitely attuned to the gentle touch of sunlight. It is the gatekeeper of this silent dream, waiting patiently to capture the luminous whispers of photons, those tiny packets of light energy that have traveled across unimaginable distances. Think of sunlight filtering through a stained glass window, casting luminous colored patterns onto a quiet floor. The light is transformed, its energy contained within the vibrant hues. Similarly, within the chloroplast, the sun's gentle kiss is not simply absorbed, it is actively, magically transmuted. This light energy provides the essential, unseen warmth that encourages the simplest ingredients, water drawn patiently from the earth through unseen roots, and carbon dioxide quietly breathed in from the atmosphere to undergo a profound metamorphosis. They are not forced into a violent reaction, they are persuaded, gently guided by the light's energy to yield their existing bonds and form new, life-sustaining ones. This silent, miraculous transformation results in the creation of sugars, particularly glucose, the fundamental energy source for the plant itself, and eventually for almost all life on Earth. These sugars are the very essence of stored sunlight, tangible packets of cosmic energy, patiently crafted within the green heart of the leaf, a direct manifestation of the dream of photosynthesis. And as a profound, generous byproduct of this gentle creation, oxygen is released back into the atmosphere, a continuous, silent exhalation, completing the cycle and sustaining countless breathing creatures, including ourselves. The plant, in its profound grace, perpetually offers this gift of fresh, life-giving air, a testament to the boundless generosity sparked by the sun's tender touch, woven into its very being by this silent dream. The entire process of photosynthesis is a continuous, unhurried act of receiving and giving, a profound biological prayer. The sun offers its light, the plant receives it with open leaves, and then patiently, meticulously, transforms it into life-sustaining energy and breathable air. There is no haste in this process, no urgent demand for completion, simply a persistent, gentle absorption and creation, guided by the subtle forces of light and the inherent wisdom of nature. The plant does not strive, it simply is in continuous quiet service, embodying the deepest form of creation through its silent, vital dream. This understanding of the dream of photosynthesis, this recognition of sunlight not as a mere external force, but as an integral, tender partner in the creation of life, can bring an immense sense of peace. It reminds us that even the most powerful energies in the universe often operate with an underlying gentleness, a quiet intention to nurture and sustain. There is no chaos in its embrace, only a profound order, a natural inclination towards vitality and flourishing, achieved through countless individual acts of tender, luminous touch. It's like a beloved lullaby whispered from the cosmos, tirelessly sung within each green cell, assuring the continuation of life. Think of the way a child sleeps, seemingly still, yet within their tiny body, countless metabolic processes are silently unfolding. Dreams are being woven. Growth is occurring. The quietness belies a profound, internal activity. Similarly, the stillness of a plant belies the ceaseless, silent miracle of photosynthesis occurring within, a continuous dream of transformation that is constantly creating and giving. It is a profound mystery, yet one that speaks of ultimate peace and unwavering sustenance. As you settle deeper into your resting place, allow yourself to feel this quiet truth. You are a direct beneficiary of the dream of photosynthesis. The very food you eat, the air you breathe, the warmth you feel all originate from this tender interaction between light and life. You are intimately connected to this ceaseless dance, a living testament to the universe's genius for intricate design and profound reciprocity at every scale. Your own body, nourished by this cosmic dream, is now preparing for its own restorative processes, echoing the plant's silent work. Let the image of sunlight, gently transforming within each green leaf, bringing forth life and breath, bring a deep sense of comfort. There is no urgency in its purpose, no demand for haste, only a serene progression of sustenance and renewal. Embrace the profound security that comes from trusting in this gentle, continuous flow, knowing that all things unfold in their own perfect time, always tending towards vitality and flourishing. Surrender now to the gentle embrace of the dream of photosynthesis and drift effortlessly into the deepest, most restorative slumber, knowing that you are perfectly held and infinitely nourished by the boundless, living world, a precious part of its eternal green prayer, woven into every cell of your being. As the dream of photosynthesis gently weaves its silent magic, transforming light into life within every green cell, our journey now softly culminates in a profound and soothing truth about the plant world's unwavering role resting in the green embrace. Imagine, if you will, not a simple collection of flora, but a vast, living sanctuary, where the very act of existing as a plant is a continuous, gentle prayer for the planet, and where your own awareness can find ultimate solace and boundless peace within nature's nurturing stillness. This is the understanding that green plants are not just matter, they are the quiet guardians of Earth's equilibrium, perpetually inviting us to find rest in their all-encompassing serenity. In our bustling lives, we often rush through natural landscapes, seeing them as scenery rather than active participants in our well-being. We understand that plants provide oxygen and food, but rarely do we pause to fully internalize their profound, silent contributions. Yet every blade of grass, every towering tree, every delicate fern is perpetually engaged in a ceaseless, gentle work, a quiet offering, a vital exchange, a patient weaving, all contributing to the fundamental balance that sustains our breathable world. This collective, continuous effort creates a pervasive sense of peace, a living, tangible quietude that invites us to let go and simply rest. Consider the immense collective presence of a forest. It stands seemingly still, yet within its vastness, Countless miracles unfold every second. Sunlight is absorbed. Water is drawn from the earth. Carbon dioxide is transformed into the very air we breathe. This is a tireless, silent labor, performed without demand for recognition or reward. The trees do not hurry. They simply are rooted in their purpose, extending their branches towards the sky and delving their roots into the nurturing earth. Their very existence is a continuous act of profound generosity, a silent prayer for the planet's vitality, ensuring that the atmosphere remains clean, the soil remains fertile, and life can flourish. Think of the way a garden, patiently cultivated, offers a sense of profound calm. The soft rustle of leaves, the gentle sway of flowers, the earthy scent of the soil. These are all emanations of the plant's quiet work, their ceaseless contribution to the harmony of their surroundings. They do not judge, they simply exist, offering beauty, sustenance, and a pervasive sense of peace. This acceptance, this quiet unfolding, creates an atmosphere where our own anxieties can gently dissolve, absorbed by the plant's unwavering stillness, much like a whispered worry dissipates into the vast silence of a tranquil evening. This understanding is not about scientific complexity, it is about profound, intuitive reassurance. It is the feeling deep within your being that no matter how complex your thoughts, how fleeting your worries, or how vast the cosmos seems, you are fundamentally safe within this green embrace. The plant world operates with an inherent wisdom, a natural inclination towards balance, renewal, and sustained life. This omnipresent calm is the very fabric of the green embrace, a boundless peace that transcends all fleeting disturbances. The green embrace encompasses not just your physical well-being by providing air and food, but also your emotional and mental landscapes. The anxieties that may have lingered from the day, the restlessness that sometimes accompanies a racing mind, these are like tiny, gentle currents attempting to stir the surface of a vast, calm ocean. Within the green embrace, these currents are absorbed, their energy gently dissipated, allowing the underlying stillness to prevail. Your awareness, held within this immense peace, can observe these thoughts and feelings without being consumed by them, letting them softly drift away, much like autumn leaves carried by a gentle stream. Even the most challenging experiences of life, in retrospect, can sometimes reveal the unseen resilience that carried us through. Hinting at this underlying embrace of nature, while pain and struggle are undeniable, the human spirit's capacity for healing, for finding light in darkness, speaks to an inherent strength, a protective mechanism woven into the very fabric of existence. The green embrace doesn't prevent all external events, but it ensures an ultimate internal sanctuary for processing and renewal, a soft landing place for all our weary moments. This profound acceptance of being perpetually held within the green embrace is profoundly liberating. It releases the subtle tension of constantly guarding, of always needing to be alert. It allows your mind to relax its vigilant watch, to soften its sharp focus, and to float gently on the currents of what is trusting that you are profoundly secure. It's like letting go of a tightly clenched fist, allowing the hand to open and relax into its natural, peaceful state, resting on a bed of soft moss. The act of falling asleep itself is the ultimate embodiment of resting in the green embrace. You do not consciously make yourself sleep, you surrender to it, you release control, allowing your awareness to gently recede, trusting that you will be held, safe and secure, as your mind enters the restorative depths of slumber. This surrender is a profound act of faith in nature's inherent capacity to nurture and protect, knowing that the very air you breathe and the life that sustains you are continuously provided by this silent, green prayer. When your eyes close and the external world softens into a comforting darkness, you are not plunging into an empty void. Instead, you are entering a space where the usual demands for clear definition gently dissolve. The thoughts that may still drift through your mind before sleep are often fragmented, ethereal, lacking the sharp clarity and insistent urgency of waking thought. This is your mind beginning its quiet, graceful descent into the boundless embrace of the green world, preparing to navigate the peaceful, dreamlike landscapes of rest, utterly safe and profoundly held. There is an immense peace in this state, a sense of profound tranquility that comes from releasing the burden of constant cognitive effort and the incessant worry about external threats. It is the peace of understanding that you are eternally present, always whole, always complete within the vast, continuous flow of existence, held securely by the green embrace. You are not defined by any finite form, nor limited by any specific moment. You are the boundless awareness that encompasses all. And in that, you find profound peace. So, as your body grows heavy and your breath deepens into a gentle sigh, let go of any lingering need to grasp at control, to fear the unknown, or to hold on to the anxieties of the day. Surrender to the green embrace that blankets the peaceful transition into sleep. Feel the deep comfort of being held within a reality that is vast, mysterious, and infinitely patient. You are not losing your way. You are simply allowing yourself to be gently carried by the soft currents of existence into a space where true rest resides, where all boundaries dissolve into a single, profound, and peaceful embrace. Drift now softly into the quietude of the green embrace and find your deepest, most tranquil slumber, knowing that the very plants of the earth are offering their silent, eternal prayer for your peace. As the green embrace gently holds you, softly dissolving the last vestiges of the waking world and releasing the need for rigid boundaries, our long, shared journey together now culminates in the most profound act of all, drifting into nature's lullaby. Imagine, if you will, not a distinct endpoint, but a boundless, silent ocean, where your own gentle presence merges effortlessly with the vast, rhythmic currents of everything that is. This is the final, tender invitation to release all hold, to float without effort, and to find your deepest, most restorative rest in the serene, interconnected heart of the cosmos, dissolving into its immeasurable peace, where your awareness finds its ultimate, unwavering refuge within the universal song of nature. We have wandered together through the quiet offering of a leaf, discovering how even the smallest entity in the plant kingdom holds immense potential for giving and life. We then experienced the sun's gentle kiss, as its radiant energy gracefully transformed into living matter within each vibrant leaf, a silent act of cosmic nurturing. From there, we ventured into whispers of the earth's embrace, delving into the profound, unseen collaboration between roots and soil, revealing the continuous nourishment drawn from the deep. Our journey then carried us through the silent exchange, witnessing the ceaseless, quiet dialogue between plants and the atmosphere, a continuous offering and reception of invisible breaths that sustain all life. We expanded our perspective to the forest's collective breath, contemplating vast, living organisms inhaling and exhaling with rhythmic grace, weaving a vibrant tapestry of life across continents. We then journeyed back to echoes of ancient green, recalling the genesis of plant life on Earth not as a solitary event, but a profound whisper from a time when the first green tendrils began to sculpt our planet's very atmosphere. We contemplated the unseen roots of connection, exploring the intricate network of roots and fungi that binds the plant kingdom in a continuous, nurturing embrace, revealing nature's boundless capacity for cooperation. The dream of photosynthesis then invited us to explore the silent, alchemical ballet within every leaf, where cosmic energy is woven into living matter, a profound biological prayer. Throughout these explorations, we embraced resting in the green embrace, finding profound peace in the all-encompassing safety that perpetually envelops our awareness. Thanks to the quiet, ceaseless work of plants, now, all these concepts, these gentle images, these profound understandings are not meant to be held tightly, to be analyzed or understood with sharp precision. They are meant to be felt, to be absorbed into the deeper currents of your being, like gentle rain soaking into the thirsty earth, nurturing the seeds of peace within you. Each whisper of scientific poetry, each soft analogy has been a stepping stone, leading you further and further into a state of profound tranquility, inviting you to release the insistent grip of the waking mind. You are now truly drifting into nature's lullaby. The ordinary distinctions of your waking self, the small worries and concerns that have faded into insignificance. The boundary between your individual being and the universal presence of nature has become exquisitely thin, almost imperceptible. The distant sounds of the night, perhaps the soft rustle of leaves or the gentle sigh of the wind, are mere background hums, soft echoes that gently merge with the rhythmic pulses of your own body. The light behind your eyelids has diffused into a soft, comforting darkness, occasionally punctuated by fleeting, abstract colors or shimmering patterns that signal the approaching dream state, the mind's own gentle farewell to wakefulness. This is a space of profound surrender, a gentle falling without fear or hesitation. You are not falling into nothingness, but into a vast, boundless ocean of pure potential, where all definitions dissolve and all anxieties gracefully recede. The worries of the day, those persistent whispers that clung to the edges of your thoughts, have now become distant, formless clouds, drifting harmlessly away on the softest breeze. There is no need to grasp them, no need to hold on to them. They belong to a time that is now gently fading, yielding entirely to the profound stillness of this timeless moment. Feel the deep, undeniable comfort of your body, heavy and warm, sinking deeper into the soft embrace of your bed. Each muscle, each fiber, has released its tension, letting go of the day's demands, surrendering to gravity's quiet persuasion. Your breath, now deep and even, flows effortlessly, a constant, gentle current carrying you further into the quiet depths of rest. This is your body's innate wisdom, its ancient, inherent knowledge of how to find renewal, how to surrender completely to the restorative power of sleep. Imagine yourself now, not as a single separate entity, but as a tiny, luminous drop of water, gently merging with the vast, tranquil surface of that boundless ocean of everything. You are intricately connected to the quiet offering of a leaf, to the sun's gentle kiss, to the whispers of the earth's embrace, to the silent exchange, to the forest's collective breath, to the echoes of ancient green, to the unseen roots of connection, and to the dream of photosynthesis. You are part of something infinitely larger than yourself, something eternal and universally peaceful, and in that profound realization, there is an unspeakable lightness, a sense of belonging so deep it settles into your very bones. There is truly nothing left to do, nowhere left to go, nothing left to understand. Just this moment, this profound stillness, this effortless drifting, all questions, all answers, all seeking, have dissolved into the soft, comforting certainty of pure being. You are held, completely and utterly, by the universe itself, cradled in its immense, patient embrace. Like a precious child in the arms of a loving, watchful guardian, the final gentle blink of reality is now upon you. As your consciousness softly recedes, as the last vestiges of waking thought drift away like the final embers of a dying fire, know that you are moving into a space of profound renewal. You are returning to the source of all things, the quiet wellspring from which new beginnings gently arise, where all the prayers of the green plants coalesce into perfect calm, and you are enveloped in a deep, peaceful slumber, safely nestled in nature's eternal lullaby. Rest now, dear traveler. Let go completely. Drift into nature's lullaby, embraced by the profound, silent peace of the cosmos. May your sleep be deep, restorative, and filled with the gentle, unspoken truths of the universe.